Listen, so before we dive into my show, I need you to understand a few things. The SAVON experience is just that, the SAVON experience. So be warned, these are my views, my thoughts, my opinions. So listen, don't take it serious. Don't get too upset. It's for entertainment purposes only, boo-boo. I don't really know you like that. You don't really know me like that, right? So we gonna be cool, right? We ain't gonna get mad, right? Because we know. I just speak what I think. So calm down. Chill out. It's just entertainment. You know, girl? So, keep it cute. And if you gonna listen, listen from a place of love. Don't get too mad.
My people OG.
Listen, we gonna cut that right there because we got to get started, y'all. I am so thankful for you guys tuning into the SAVON Experience Saturday Night Social Club. Y'all are not gonna believe who the fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. Who the hell? Okay, girl, let me keep real. Who the fuck I got up here tonight, girl? Bitches. I need some wind and I got hot real quick. So listen, y'all know that I been just like, okay, so I'm gonna say fanning, standing, stalking. I don't say stalking, that's strong, girl. The Black Fairy girl. I ran into like some of the music and I was like, bitch, wait a minute. Where is this beauty been? My whole goddamn life. My whole goddamn life. And y'all know I was on Triller. I was doing Triller, girl. I was doing Instagram, my own little fucked up as little bitty ass videos, girl. And I was like, oh my God. So I have got to bring him out. Y'all have shown love. Y'all have asked. He agreed, honey. But before we get into the things, y'all know what the art of rap is. You know, he did a little explanation of what the art of rap is. And I loved it. So I'm going to play it and we're going to listen. And then after it gets through, we're going to bring in who? The guest of the night, the Black Fairy. Okay, here we go. One moment.
Music is a form of art. It's spoken words from one's heart. It can't always be defined, and for me it's therapy from the moment that I start. The world will put me in a box and tell me to own it. And sometimes I wonder if me being my gay self closes doors before they even opened. Will the art of music bring us one step closer to moving in a forward motion? Because sometimes I think to myself, if me being my gay self closes doors before they're opened. Living in my truth in this state of freedom is all that I've ever asked. And I am so thankful that I have found the beauty of who I am through the art of rap.
Thoughts, honey? Spoke a word to me. I'm sure it's hard in being authentic in the industry today. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to bring in the none other than Black Fairy himself and let him expound on it just a little bit, okay? Love Muffin!
What's up? What's up?
How the fuck you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Listen, I'm trying to contain all of my damn excitement right now. I don't know how good I'm doing, but I'm trying to contain it, honey, because I'm just excited that you are here with us.
Sure.
And you dropped a new single this week.
I didn't, but I am featured on a new single this week. I am, yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. So tell us a little bit about who the Black Fairy is.
Me, I'm just a nobody trying to be somebody. No, I'm joking. No, I'm just a chill musician, financial analyst by day, and a rap artist by 5:30. So I'm just a regular old guy.
So you working with in the corporate space, much like myself, and then tapping into our creativity after. Sure. So we have our survival jobs, is what we call it.
yeah, the lifelines.
The lifeline, absolutely. So how long have you been in the industry? You know, how long have you been rapping?
November 22nd will make 1 year, so I'm just almost at a year.
I mean, you're pretty fucking good for 1 year. So I know you had to be one of the people that was rapping as a kid. You know, yes. Any other genres have you been involved in other than rap?
No, actually, like you said, I started rapping when I was like younger. It was just like a little hobby I would do, like with my friends in school, stuff like that, like at home around the house. But it was never like a passion, so to say. I just always have enjoyed music, so I've never tapped into any other industry other than just the music. But it's been pretty fun so far.
How have you been received?
Pretty good, actually. Like way better than I thought. I always say, like, when I started doing music, it was just like, for me, like, it was just personal, just fun. And then I was like, okay, let me put it out. And so all of this interviewing and videos, all of this is because all of the love that I have received from the general public. So it's all because of everybody that I'm even doing this. So
we appreciate you for stepping up and doing it. One bit of thing that I wanted to tap into was, you know, the track that I just played, The Art of Rap. And you were very open about some of your concerns, you know, coming into the rap game, being able to be your authentic self, you know. I think that it's inspiring to see you chart into it with that authenticity. Are there any fears of challenges as you continue to grow that may conflict with that authenticity that you can speak about?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with anything that you do and that you're passionate about and that you love, there's always going to be like that hidden fear of what if. And I think with music and the industry, of course, it's not very like gay, you know, leading just yet. You know, we have our heavy hitters in the game that's making weight, but it's not really an industry for us, you know, just quite yet. And so that is a big fear of mine, you know, with me being so open with who I am and different things like that. It definitely opens you up to a different level of criticism. So I think it's important for me to stand like on what I believe in and stay true to like who I am because of how the industry is. You know, it's real cutthroat and it's serious. So it's not just my craft. It's a bunch of different lanes for a bunch of different people. And so I just staying true to me and standing 10 toes down on what I believe in is going to be the key for me.
That takes strength, that takes courage, Not everybody can do it.
Right.
Not everybody can do it, but I definitely, value, one, your transparency, and then the music. I
Yeah.
absolutely freaking love it. And I'll say something before we move into it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who your audio engineers are, but tell
Yeah.
them I said thank you, because my subs sound so damn good in the car when I play your shit. Keep it
Yeah.
up. Some people tracks be kind of low, and you be
Yeah.
like, okay, I can't really feel. I want to feel the shit when I'm playing. I want
Yeah.
to feel the bass, and I feel it. So, I don't
Yeah,
know if you're your
definitely.
own audio engineering, but tell them great job. Keep it up.
Yeah, shout out to Armani and JK. Those are my mixers and my masters. I got my little team there. So shout out to them.
So tell me about home. Where's home? Where are you from?
Yeah. So I'm from Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
That is where I will always call home. It'll be my forever home. I just recently moved to Charlotte, North Carolina. So you're the first person to find that out. So yeah, I just
Okay.
relocated here, but yeah, Tampa, Florida will always, always, always be home.
I have actually a few people who's in North Carolina. I think one of my love muffins, Diva is in North Carolina as well, honey. So welcome. I'll say welcome for them.
Yeah,
So I
thank
mean,
you.
what made you move to North Carolina?
I was just ready for something new, with all the stuff with the pandemic, the job change. I'm fortunate enough to still have my job and still be working. And so now we're permanently working from home. And so it was just kind of like another opportunity for me to get out and explore and see, more of the world. Anybody who knows me knows I travel a lot. I've lived a little bit of everywhere. So I went back home and, reconnected with my family, different things like that. And then, I was just like, all right, on to the next journey, on to the next place. So
We too also transitioned home full time. So that has
yeah.
allowed opportunity for so many things that I wasn't planning for. But I can go anywhere, vacation anywhere, and still work, and not have to take no vacation time. So I'm here for that. I'm definitely here for that opportunity. I definitely want to make sure that I kind of stay within lines of the questions as well. So you told us that you got started in this year about a year ago. You've been rapping as a kid. What made you really just push into it? What made a year ago the now moment for you versus next year or 5 years?
Yeah. So basically it was just the timing. I kind of did the normal route that everybody do. You go to school, you get a job, and you just kind of live. And so through doing that, I don't think I really focused on like what kind of makes me happy and different things like that. And so last year, I was just like, whatever I want to do, I'm just going to try it and try to find what I'm passionate about, find what I love. And so I got started a little bit earlier than I was intending to, but yeah, I started with music. I bought a couple pieces of equipment from Best Buy, and I figured out how to work it, and I just went crazy once I figured it out. And so from there, it just took off, and I kept going.
Self-taught. Are you the type of person that? Are you the type of artist? And I guess every artist is, but you have some more than others that, your passion is being able to lay every piece that layers your art. Or are you okay with the collaboration? I know you said you've got 2 people that you collaborate with for your audio engineering, but for you, is it important that you understand the moving pieces?
Yeah,
as well.
Definitely, and that was one of the key things with working with my 2 engineers that I have. I first started making music at home first, so the mixing and all of that stuff, I knew how I personally wanted to sound. And so when I did go into the studio for the first time, it was like I knew what to tell them as far as like, okay, turn this down or turn this up or tune that a little bit. Like I knew what to say because I had practiced so much on my own.
Right.
I'm very, very particular about my sound. Like I said, as a consumer, I love music. I love to listen to it. And so when I'm making it, I want it to sound like something that I would listen to. So, and that working with them, it just worked so well because they understood me and what I bring to the table as far as their lane of mixing and mastering. So it just worked out. It was just like a great team, and it was just great. I'm glad I picked it up first, because I hear that a lot of people don't do that.
They don't.
You know, they just kind of leave it up to the engineers, and I'm like, nah, I got something to say.
You know, they do. And I don't know if I'm not in the music industry like that, but from like even my social media platform that I have, like for me, knowing every piece, knowing how to work and operate it for myself is very important. I don't know for me if it's more of a control thing or not, but I think I just need to know to be able to speak the language, right? And understand what they're doing, you know, and being able to grow with them. So I feel you there. A lot of people don't do that, but they're there. So you've been busy. Let me just say, as an artist for the last year, you've got like 3 albums.
3. 2 albums and an EP.
Let that soak in a little bit, because that's a lot.
Yeah.
And working
full time.
That's passion. The first album, I believe, was called New Perspective, right?
Yeah.
And it released December last year. We almost at December again. I remember December last year, December 20th, 2019. Yes. And some of the songs we have played in like some of my other lives, because like I said, when I found you, I was like, bitch, we listening to everything Blackberry. Y'all need to know where to go to find it, and tell me how y'all vibe with it, right?
Right.
And they absolutely loved it. There are a few songs that they didn't play, and I know I told you I wanted to kind of play a few as well. Yeah. Take Off.
Yes.
Was one of the ones. I'm gonna play it, and then I would like for you to kind of tell us what your inspiration was with it. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna put it up right quick.
It's the sounds of a fairy, nigga. First off, fuck your clique and any bitch that you claim. Never known for switching lanes unless I'm switching through lanes. I be chillin', making money, never want to complain. I send all the vibes out with the weed and some sage. Jit face ain't by the right so you can sing it on stage. Told them fucking keep the bag and I just ride the open wave. Keep an open invitation to them parties you play it. This a nighttime hobby, I'm trading stocks by day. I know you wanna see if you can pull a hoe out of me, but ain't a bitch on this earth that put that fear in me. Cruising through the streets of Temple, bitch, I'm moving comfy. Dog eat dog world and the nigga getting hungry. I feel in a circle so you hoes can never check me. All that capping going on, it really don't impress me. Beat around my bushes cause you know you can't address me. Crib out in the boonies made it clear you couldn't sit with me. Nigga. Now drop down and get your angle on, girl. City boy back in the city now, girl. Drop down and get your angle on, girl. City boy back in the city now, girl. You need to get yourself some pickup. Put that bottle down and go ahead and pick a book up. Bummy assholes always looking for a hookup. Thought it was a game and then now prices went up. She got her hands up on her knees, elbows on her thighs. She like a Price Sky intro when I tell you she ride. Said chest to the beat, yeah, I get off when I'm high. I wanna see you crank up like we did in 09. It's about time you got a new perspective. Everything sound the same, it's really not impressive. Use some wordplay in addition to that aggression. Shout out to the ones working hard through that oppression. I was gonna write a hook but wanted you to hear the beat. When I let the beat breathe, I wanna see you move your feet. From the tip top, take off, yeah, it's time to move your feet. From the tip top, take off, yeah, it's time to move your feet. Now let's go.
Okay, also. Okay, also.
All that.
Yes. Listen, when I played this, the first time I played this, I was with my mom. And she was like, hey, I said, oh, wait. Not Miss O girl, not the church girl. Hold on.
Do it to you.
Yes. So tell us about Takeoff. I was listening to something to say.
So Takeoff was the first song that I ever released. So November 22nd, I dropped that song. It was the first song I had ever stepped in the studio to record. It was crazy, but it was super fun. So that was a custom song that I did. I love that song. Like that's just the original version. Like I love the original version so much. So for my first song, I wanted it to be special, like something I really like. So there's this producer in Tampa, Florida called Jit Faye, and he's like really, really dope. Like the whole city is just going nuts for him. So I hit him up and I told him, I was like, you know, I have this song that I want you to kind of play with, and let's see what we can, you know, flip it to. And so he went crazy with it. Like I think we went back and forth maybe 2 or 3 times with the beat. And then when I got it, it was just like, this is it. And so for my first song, I called it Takeoff because it was like I was taking off. You know, it was the first song I ever done. It was the first time people heard me rap. So I was like, okay, I'm finna like go hard. Like I'm finna just spit whatever I can spit. And so it was just a fun record. It was fun. It was my first one. It was just personal. That will always be my baby.
Man, when I tell you, I was like, okay, wait, ain't nobody. I was like, wait a minute. And you was like, the Takeoff. You're like, fuck it. Like, it is what it is.
Right.
Now, this next one, Spazz.
Yeah.
There was a line in it for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna tell you what was the line for me. I was like, okay, I'm stealing it. And we're gonna play it. But here we go, everyone. Everybody tell me what you think about it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah, bitch, I'm the cream of the crop. Trying to find another like me, but we all out of stock. You my son, little bitch, a whole text right off. And you can't sit at my table if you can't keep a job. What's the procedure when you got a fucking gun in your head? If I pull it and I spray it, I suggest you play dead. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. If I get the cinco, then you bitches got no hope. I'm coming through like Rambo, an uncaged animal. Ain't nobody want you how we do it down in Lucio. Puff, puff, but no blow. Top off the Lambo. You ain't a real nigga if you do shit on the D-Lo. Attitude strong as fuck like the Rock, nigga. Fuck around and feel the fury of a fat nigga. Never pay attention to a mad nigga. He a mad nigga. Deep throat my 9, and you better not gag, nigga. I'm gonna be the reason y'all mad, nigga. Call me Black Fairy, that's that on that, nigga. Ha. Flow again, here we go again. Yeah, I've been the shit, baby. You just now noticing. Touch your nose again, head, knees, and shoulders, bitch. It look good when I walk it like I talk it, bitch. A little cocky bitch, short and thick, not average. Face stunning, thanks, yeah, bitch. I was born with it. Mad, oh well, get over it. Got up in my bag and they hated it. Take bullshit, I'm Summer Walker, hoe over it.
I'm gonna tell you the part for me.
Tell me.
You ain't a real nigga if you dushing on the DL.
No, I said do shit.
Do
yeah,
shit.
But do shit's good. I like that. I like that flip.
See, I've been fucking shit up though. That's what happens when you turn 44. Now I feel like my mama rapping and fucking shit up. I was like douching on the DL. I'm like, bitch, okay, who we talking to?
Right.
Douching on the DL works too.
Yeah. That's just me. I got 5 sisters. Like, you ain't a real nigga if you do shit on the DL. Like, if you just not real, you fake. Yeah.
I guess we know how you feel about the DL brothers. We'll move forward.
Yeah.
We're just gonna move right along. Now, this one, bitch, when I tell you I try to break my goddamn knees and arms, ankles for Vogue.
Yeah. Fan fave. I see.
A lot of them are. Girl, Vogue just takes me. It makes me feel like I was 23 and you know we weren't death dropping then. At least I wasn't, girl. But I mean, you listen. Oh, before let's just play it. Then we'll get back to it.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, don't touch me, bitch.
Kick down the door, more tens across the board. Feeling real pussy in this Christian Dior. Pump up the beat, red bottoms on my feet. Call me Rick James, I'ma give it to you, baby. Gave a little spin and then I duck walk the bitch. I give a little wink before I give a little dip. I think you thirsty for some more, here's a legendary tip. Once you do it on the floor, go home and do it on the dick. Now Vogue, 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 Vogue. I came to Vogue, don't touch me. I came to Vogue, don't touch me, bitch. I came to Vogue, don't touch me. I came to Vogue, don't touch me, bitch. I came to Vogue, don't touch me. I came to Vogue, don't touch me, bitch. I came to Vogue, don't touch me. I came to Vogue, don't touch me, bitch. Now Vogue, 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 Vogue. Clock the mug and the walk and the body. My confidence is coming off cocky. See, these niggas is too weak and I'm rocky. Now make way for the goat and his posse. If I don't hit the chant, you a op. Soft handwork, bitch, it don't stop. I'ma kill a competition off top. See my name hold weight and yours holds a chop. Now let's Vogue, 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 Vogue. I came to Vogue, don't touch me. I came to Vogue, don't touch me, bitch. I came to Vogue, don't touch me. I came to Vogue, don't touch me, bitch. I came to Vogue, don't touch me. I came to Vogue, don't touch me, bitch. I came to Vogue, don't touch me. I came to Vogue, don't touch me, bitch. Now Vogue, 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 ow.
I want you to know that every one of my divas and Givas was like, bitch, is that Big Freedom in the chair? Is that Big Freedom?
Not Freedom.
In that damn chair.
No, that is not Big Freedom on the chair.
We said we need Big Freedom in that chair with you collaborating. Who would you like to collaborate with? Speaking of collaborations, who would be someone you wanted to collaborate with artistically?
Artistically, I would love to collaborate with Tom G or Eminem or Nicki Minaj. Those are like I know it's like far-fetched, but those are my dream collabs.
No, it's not far-fetched.
It is.
It is. It is, and all things are possible. And see, I'm one of those people. Now, I call you, all things are possible. It can happen. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The fact that at least what I've seen with Nikki definitely loves, collaborating with other artists who are up and coming and things. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, with you being so authentic, that you're going to be able to break that mold. So I'm definitely in agreement and in prayer.
That's going to happen.
Oh, that was perfect. Ding! Perfect. So, yes, let me tell you my mom. So, speaking of people fucking up words and fucking up lyrics, my mom thought it was saying, I came to vote, don't touch me, bitch. And she was here for it.
Yeah.
She was here for it. I was like, well, no, that's not what they're saying. But that works too, because it is voting season. But yeah. So, absolutely. So, that was New Perspective. Those are a couple of tracks that I definitely loved with it. And then we went into your next album that released in April, Fairy Tales and Fantasies.
Yes.
Tell us about your, process.
Fairy Tales and Fantasies. So, yeah, that was kind of like, it was a follow-up to the EP. I had a lot more music that I wanted to do on the EP, but I was like, I don't know. I just kind of want to give people a tester. So with that album, I had a lot more fun. But I still felt like I had like something to prove. Not prove, but I wanted to show people like it wasn't like a gimmick or like a joke.
Right.
And so I really went into like a mode. So with that one, I called it Fairy Tales and Fantasies because some of them are fairy tales, which are to me like real stories, different things that I wanted to like get off my chest and like really say and kind of give people a peek into who I am because I'm kind of private. Like I know I'm like outspoken as far as like Instagram and stuff like that, but like in real life I'm real private. So I wanted to kind of give people a little peek and give them some fairy tales because I'm Black Fairy. And then the fantasy part or fantasies, some of them are like really hardcore. Like some of them I'm talking about putting people in bags and watching them swim, and it was like outlandish. So it was like, okay, if I fantasize about some crazy shit, what would I do? And so this is what I do. So it just came together, packaged it up, and gave it out.
Fairy Tales and Fantasies, and the tracks within this album definitely give us fairy tales and fantasies.
Yeah.
Black Fairy. So tell me, how did you come up with the artist name Black Fairy? I know you didn't ask this, but I don't know if my audience actually knows.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like telling the story. So a while ago, I got into Greek mythology, And I found that there's a African fairy called Aziza. And it's a female, but her name matches almost perfectly to mine, which is Isaiah. And so I was like, okay, cool. There we go. I'm a fairy. And then, of course, me being a black man, it was like, okay, just call myself Black Fairy. So it actually started with just a username change. Like I wanted to change my username. So that's what I chose there. And then I named my car after it. And so when I started making music, it was like, okay, well, I might as well just call myself the Black Fairy because it's fitting at this point. So it just kind of carried along with me.
Now, is this the Charger car that we're talking about?
That's my baby.
It's sexy as fuck, honey. Let me just tell you. And you know, I have a Challenger.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, yes, bitch. I saw that. I was like, okay, girl. The car, I love the car. Now, before we move forward, you know, I know different people like different pronouns. I hope I'm not offensive when I say that because I'm not referring to you as such.
You're good. You're good. I am gay. I know I'm a boy, but girl, it's fine, girl. Like,
I gotta make sure now because I respect people. You know what I'm saying?
I respect you. You got my respect. You good.
Put a little respect on my name. But yes, we're gonna move on to the first track that I really listened to was My Time.
Yeah.
Off of Fantasies and Fairy Tales and Fantasies. And we want to share it. So here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
I am who I am. I'm out here doing what I please and you just do what you can. And I ain't got no points to prove, but let me show you again why I'm really what you need and everything you missing. I'm missing. I'm not the 1, 2, or the 3. I ain't a shepherd, but you know these bitches follow me. And it makes sense why these little hoes just like to come for me. I turn ahead without a doubt and that shit get them uncomfy. Cry baby, suck up on the titty. I came up in this game faster than a lit quickie. Doing better than you hoes is getting too damn easy. I cook up a little verse and make a bum bitches eat. I swear to God, it's my time. I made a promise to myself to keep going and I ain't gonna stop if you try to hit my line. You may not get the same person, but I promise, baby, I'm alright. I swear to God, it's my time. I made a promise to myself to keep going and I ain't gonna stop if you try to hit my line. You may not get the same person, but I promise, baby, I'm alright. It's my time. Yeah, it's my time. It's my time. Yeah, it's my time. All you little bitches finna learn when I say that it's my motherfucking turn. I spit fire at you niggas like Usher, I let it burn. I put that pressure to your chest and I ain't talking heartburn. But I stick them, put them in and let me get them. I want my money now and I ain't giving no extensions. Only time I'm switching sizes when I'm switching up positions. If you get it, then you get it. And if not, then mind your business. Bitches, braggadocious boss who done paid every cost. So I'm enjoying every win and learning from every loss. The only time I'm speaking up is when we having money talk. I ain't negotiating no deals, so either come with it or get lost. I swear to God, it's my time. I made a promise to myself to keep going and I ain't gonna stop if you try to hit my line. You may not get the same person, but I promise, baby, I'm alright. I swear to God, it's my time. I made a promise to myself to keep going and I ain't gonna stop if you try to hit my line. You may not get the same person, but I promise, baby, I'm alright. It's my time. Yeah, it's my time. It's my time. Yeah, it's my time.
Listen, so you just gonna drop this in the midst of COVID.
Yeah, you know.
You just gonna tell us, you know, it's my time, and I don't give a fuck about this shit I say. I'm gonna come through our lives. So while we're in the midst of it, tell us, where can we find your music? Is it on all platforms? Primarily the platform?
All of them. If you search Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you stream music, if you search Black Fairy, you'll find me.
I found all of his shit on Amazon Music, and I got it all.
Amazon, there we go.
I'm a Prime member. I'm like, let's get it. Let's get it. So I like that one. Then the next one, another favorite of mine. Now, on this album, we did already cover on my last show, Say Less. And Say Let.
Yeah.
Featuring Dirty Game.
Yes.
I loved. Doc of the Bay kind of took me back to, I was like, okay, you know, this old soul, like, wait a minute, how old are you again? Hold on. You done gave me Shaka. You done gave me Doc of the Bay. Like, okay, you know. And then, oh, well, J.O.D.
Yeah. It got you jumping.
Mama Head Buster. Mama Head Buster.
Yeah. She bust a couple heads with that one. That one was crazy. That one was so much fun. We went to school together. And so she's more of like a battle rapper. And so I was like, look, I know you can come on here and do like say some shit. She killed it.
She killed it. I have killed it. Another favorite, you know, of the Love Muffins of the SAVON experience was From the Heart, bitch.
Yeah.
When I tell you, we were sitting there like, right, that part. I'm just somebody off your checklist. Like, wait a minute, hold on. Like, we felt you. And I think whoever you are, whatever walk of life that you're in, whether it's LGBT community like us or not, you can identify.
Yeah. And that's important to me. Like I make music for everybody to listen to. I identify as gay. I'm gonna be gay. I'm gonna talk about gay stuff. But I also realize that there are straight people. There's bisexual. There's all kind of people in this world. So when I go to make music, I never write it from a gay perspective. I write it from my perspective, and that's just being as real as possible. If I'm gonna be real, then I'm just gonna be real, and I'm gonna just talk about some shit that anybody can feel. And so that's what that was.
You did just that, because baby, when we playing your music, folks like, okay, wait. So wait, but hold on, but then right here,
right.
Okay, now hold on now, shit. I was like, bitch, baby, what's the problem? Get you one that can do everything, okay?
Right.
And that's exactly what you gave me. Yeah. So definitely, Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Definitely one of those fantasies, huh?
That's a fantasy. That's a fantasy. And what's crazy is, and I hate bringing up my mom in interviews, and she gonna kill me, but that is her favorite song. And I was like, yo, what is wrong with you? Like, that is such a aggressive like song, but she, out of everything I put out, that's her shit. So
shout outs to mom. She said she real, and before you, she had a whole life. And she identifies. So now when I listen to Kill Bill now, I'm gonna listen to it from her ears and be like, some damn mom.
Right. Like, I was like, what is wrong with you?
So listen, y'all, if y'all haven't heard Kill Bill, we're gonna go ahead and play it right now, okay?
There we go.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, okay. Yeah. Kill Bill. Off him off the rail. I put his body in a bag and let it sink, and I'm a Kill Bill. Call a nigga bluff. I pull his card when he wanna act tough, and I'm a Kill Bill. Off him off the rail. I put his body in a bag and let it sink, and I'm a Kill Bill. Call a nigga bluff. I pull his card when he wanna act tough. Bra-da-da-da-da, yeah, that's the sound of a chopper. And wah, yeah, that's the sound of your mother. She crying, holding a urology, and you on the cover. Wanna be a tough guy, but tried the wrong motherfucker. Now let's be clear, I don't start shit, but we'll finish it. Test the nigga lungs, have his ass swimming with the fishes. Big fat ass, gon' get out, hold some kisses. I don't fuck with fake love, ain't no taking no pictures. Is you with it or not? You outside or not? You yelling gang or giving out some food for a thought. All that talking you was doing, I'm trying to see you pull up. You call me Boosie badass, I'ma set this bitch off. Kill Bill. Off him off the rail. I put his body in a bag and let it sink, and I'm a Kill Bill. Call a nigga bluff. I pull his card when he wanna act tough, and I'm a Kill Bill. Off him off the rail. I put his body in a bag and let it sink, and I'm a Kill Bill. Yeah. Call a nigga bluff. I pull his card when he wanna act tough. To be honest, I'm kinda getting tired of all of y'all. All you niggas is full of shit like your dirty ass draws. Pokemon, cause I'm about to catch them all. Load them up like I'm in the back of that U-Haul. I'm the latest verse, the latest beef and the rest. You out here bumping your gun, but say that shit with your chest. It's obvious that you a fan and you quite impressed with the swag in my talk and the way that I dress. You should give a compliment, but instead you press. You watching my every move, I swear you bitches obsessed. And every time that I win, it's just gonna make you upset. So you can calm down, get over it, or just stay stressed. Kill Bill. Off him off the rail. I put his body in a bag and let it sink, and I'm a Kill Bill. Call a nigga bluff. I pull his card when he wanna act tough, and I'm a Kill Bill. Off him off the rail. Put his body in a bag and let it sink, and I'm a Kill Bill. Call a nigga bluff. Pull his card when he wanna act tough.
So mama's about that life.
Yeah. A whole thug.
She's very much, I wish you bitch would. Don't let me slap your ass
Right.
into next week. Like, you know, I
Yeah.
feel it now because I identify with artists. He's like, I don't start shit, but I will
Yeah.
finish it. So, yeah. Mom's is very much that. Okay, so are you the only child?
No.
You have siblings?
Yes, I
Okay.
have. It's a total of 7 of us. 5
Oh,
sisters and 2 brothers, or
Oh, yeah.
me and then my little brother. So I'm the middle child in each one of those equations. So it's weird. I feel entitled to everything, and everything is woe is me, and that's
Okay.
just that.
Well, it is what it is. And Mom very much look with this song. I'm now channeling Mom is very much when we get in the store. Don't ask for shit. Don't touch shit.
She wasn't that bad, to be honest. She
Really?
was like, we already knew, so it was never like a conversation type thing. You just knew, don't touch nothing and don't ask for nothing. But we pretty much got it, so it was just like she never had to tell us. We was pretty good kids.
Okay, all right then. You said I'm entitled, so it is what I want, and everyone's gonna agree with me, and that's that on that. So, I can appreciate that. I really can. So the latest this is not the latest EP, but the latest album you dropped in September. Like, not even giving us time to absorb, because I'm like, bitch, okay, listen, you know, when you start shit like this, you know, we get real demanding. So, you know, you keep giving us tracks every few months, we're gonna be like, okay, girl, it's been 3 months.
Right.
Where's this album?
Right.
So you came out with The Art of Rap, and of course, the song that we opened up with you guys is from the actual album, The Art of Rap, and that was featuring Gilson
Emerald.
Yeah. So I definitely like this. So tell us about The Art of Rap. I mean, you definitely were you took a moment to say, okay, now I've put out a couple albums, you know, me being who I am, is this going to affect it? Is it going to help me? I've got some concerns. I want to put it on paper and talk about it. Then I also see you went into a few other things, you know, into your musical, the genius is what I'm going to call the album. Tell us about that process.
Yeah, so with The Art of Rap, it was more so I felt like people understood me. So I didn't feel like I had to be as serious in moments as I did on Fairy Tales and Fantasies. And really with The Art of Rap, I wanted to show people that art is not, or rap is not something just like art. It's subjective to who's making it and who's consuming it. And so I wanted to show people that I can still be a gay male and I can really rap. Like, rap is not for straight people. Rap is not for anybody. It's art. It's just, it is what it is. And so with the first song, I wanted to kind of give a layout of the album. And so I intentionally did that because when I went to make this album, I wanted to give a different vibe on each song and tap into a genre of every song. So with the first one, it was like obviously spoken word. So I wanted to do like poetry. Rap can be poetry. And then I got into some salsa. I got into some R&B. I gave you authentic hip hop. I gave you some Tampa music. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of rap over different genres of music and show people that it's all the same. It's all art. So,
and we're definitely, you guys, we're going to get into it. I have approval from him to play songs for the album. So you guys can hear it and then head over to your favorite streaming service and make sure you purchase it.
Yes. Purchase first, then stream.
Purchase. I already purchased it.
Amen. I like that.
So
thank you.
I believe you helped it. Look, us now, okay? Now, when you're ready for some hairstylists for your video, just call me. All right. Not only am I in a corporate space, I do have a salon. But anyway, shameless plug. So we're gonna go ahead and you guys, we've been giving you tracks. You know, I want to give you guys on this particular album. We do have visuals from this album, and it is Step featuring Priceless Scott.
Yes, the queen of Florida, in my opinion. Miss Mamas is a beast. It was an honor to work with her.
Baby, when she was we're gonna play it and then we'll talk about the part, honey. Awesome. Here we go, you guys.
Yeah. Mama raised the king, I ain't no bitch hoe. Blackout on them, but I bet my wrist low. Catch me if you can, I'm on that nitro. I'm on that nitro, and I'm a step hoe. Mama raised the king, I ain't no bitch hoe. Blackout on them, but I bet my wrist low. Catch me if you can, I'm on that nitro. I'm on that nitro, yo, I'm a step. And when I do, I leave the scene a bloody mess. I got the trophy, still they coming from my neck. I'm problematic, I don't really want the stress. But if it's smoke, you want to get it out the chest. Hey yo, you're not a hero. Make you swim with the fishes, go and find Nemo. I'm loaded and I'm ready, now tell me which way do we go. Off with their head, I'm cold like Sub-Zero. You know the username, next time add me. If you ain't address it, I'ma let it fly past me. I know I'm a baddie and these bitches tryna bag me, but I take pride in saying they never had me. I want that eye contact, I'm high in icon status. And if you can't relate to me, then get the fuck on back. I'm a real soldier holding down the fort. That price tag on your head, I can afford. I'm a step hoe. Mama raised the king, I ain't no bitch hoe. Blackout on them, but I bet my wrist low. Catch me if you can, I'm on that nitro. I'm on that nitro, and I'm a step hoe. Mama raised the king, I ain't no bitch hoe. Blackout on them, but I bet my wrist low. Catch me if you can, I'm on that nitro. I'm on that nitro. I'm a
Keeping at your nigga messages, he all on my line. He even tried to pay for it. Guess I'm hitting his pride. Got him all up in his feelings, trying to lie on his wood. You a lying motherfucker, say this puss ain't good. I get on my hood shit, guess I'm rolling the dice. I know life is like a gamble, so I'm living my life. If I want it, I'ma cop it. You ain't telling me shit. What's the use of cover something? You don't cherish the shit. Peep shit, fall back like it's autumn or something. In my dreams, pushing buttons in a Rari or something. On my Kanye shit, you ain't telling me nothing. And you bitches baller blocking, never stopping my hustle. Get it, get back, get right on the bitch. Study me and make plays and still fumble the shit. I see you bitches like materials. You need to put that same energy in spiritual. You bitches is delusional. Step
hoe. Mama raised the king, I ain't no bitch hoe. Blackout on them, but I bet my wrist low. Catch me if you can, I'm on that nitro. I'm on that nitro, and I'm a step hoe. Mama raised the king, I ain't no bitch hoe. Blackout on them, but I bet my wrist low. Catch me if you can, I'm on that nitro. I'm on that nitro, I'm a step.
I just felt like I needed to say period, Pooh.
Period.
Period. Like,
That's what's up.
I mean, you definitely stepped into a different space. You're definitely showing your versatility. Like, I'm here for it. And Miss Mama?
Yeah, and like I said, I love that. I like all music. I listen to a little bit of everything. So you'll hear a little bit of everything from me. So yeah.
I definitely wanted to risk my thighs and go in here and go skating again. And I ain't been skating for a few years. But
yeah,
I want to
go do it.
I want to get out there and be like, I'm gonna step on out here, ho. Okay. There it is.
Yeah.
So listen, I want to play a couple of the other songs as well, but I definitely want to open the line. I don't want to keep you too long. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And I am forever grateful. You guys, I want to play next Vibe With Me. So tell us what you think.
Got it out the mud, I'ma live it up. Got a lot of cash, I might have to throw it up. Pour another cup, roll another blunt. And I ain't with the drama, I just wanna have fun. Got it out the mud, I'ma live it up. Got a lot of cash, I might have to throw it up. Pour another cup, roll another blunt. And I ain't with the drama, I just wanna have fun. Vibe with me, we just vibing. 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 Vibe difficult, I had to handle it with class. Make these niggas mad and give my little man the chances I never had. Forget about it then, let's talk about it now. Let me tell you how I travel to places you can't pronounce. I wish I could tell you about the moves I can't announce. The flex hit different when commas in your account. That's a certified fact, I like it like that. Call me with your problems, I might have to hit your back. Eyes on my paper, creating my own path. Sipping Douce while taking a bubble bath. And if you playing in my phone, then I'ma play up in your wallet. Playing with my money, then I'm aiming for your noggin. And to anyone out there who ever doubted me, I'm drowning in my blessings and you looking thirsty. Got it out the mud, I'ma live it up. Got a lot of cash, I might have to throw it up. Pour another cup, roll another blunt. And I ain't with the drama, I just wanna have fun. Got it out the mud, I'ma live it up. Got a lot of cash, I might have to throw it up. Pour another cup, roll another blunt. And I ain't with the drama, I just wanna have fun. Vibe with me, we just vibing. 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 I made a soldier in the battlefield on my own in Minnesota. Went to Dallas, met a nigga, tried to Texas Hold'em. Shit ain't worked, so I had to let go of him. Partying in Houston, man, that shit was too lit. Fell into depression, yeah, I swear that I was losing it. Reaching for a win, but lost sight of why I was doing it. Like I had it all, but didn't know what to do with it. Went out to Waikiki, had to get to know me. And I ain't even tell a lot of people I was leaving. A nigga tried to play me, so I had to do him greasy. Flew out to Seattle, that's when shit just got peachy. And now I got it all, and I'ma show it off. All up in the mall, copping shit right off the wall. Drop a nigga jaw, big body nigga make room when I walk. Or I'm going off like Cleo and set it up. Hey, I'ma live it up. Got a lot of cash, I might have to throw it up. Pour another cup, roll another blunt. And I ain't with the drama, I just wanna have fun. Got it out the mud, I'ma live it up. Got a lot of cash, I might have to throw it up. Pour another cup, roll another blunt. And I ain't with the drama, I just wanna have fun. Vibe with me, we just vibing. 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 Yeah.
Hey, yes. You know what? That got me just wanting to, just vibe. I want to put some skates on with that, line dance with the family. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Yeah. I like the vibe of that.
Thank you. It was a moment for me to like really dive deep. Like in the song, I talked about a lot of stuff very quickly, but it was just like I wanted people to vibe with me. I wanted you to listen. I wanted you to vibe and really listen to the song, but have a good time, because I was just such in a happy place when I made this album. It was just like, all right, let's have fun.
I feel like your albums are like therapy for you. They speak to me. Like, I'm not gonna make your head all big, bitch. You know you fine.
You can't. I promise. This bitch is big enough. Like I'm humble, but my head is literally huge. So you good.
Listen, I am loving it. Spice is the next track that we want to dive into. So we're gonna go ahead and play that too.
Awesome, let's do it.
Okay.
I get that spice, I make it bang. I got that drip, that lemon rain. I drop the top, they go insane. One dose of me, you lose your brain. I get that spice, I make it bang. I got that drip, that lemon rain. I drop the top, they go insane. One dose of me, you lose your brain. Darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I get the money, you do what it do. Asking me out, put me up in the coupe. Need a new chain and a new Fendi shoe. I'm getting bored, I might go to Peru. Jet off to Africa, taking the views. Drop a few jaws, come back on the cruise. Table for one, but make room for two. I hit the bug, all of you niggas are dug. Me and my niggas pull up, fashion killer. Pushing up, dripping in blood. One life and I live it up. Can't you see? I go hard for me. I do what I please. I'm a king, got keys to the streets. You can't fuck with me. I got flavor. All these bitches just be biting away. Up close and personal. I'm all up in these weak niggas' face. And I'm a bully, I'ma get mine. Stay the fuck out my way. Ain't signing contracts unless they got $1 million at stake. Look how the fuck I'm looking at Spazz, I make it bang. I got that drip, that lemon rain. I drop the top, they go insane. One dose of me, you lose your brain. I get that Spazz, I make it bang. I got that drip, that lemon rain. I drop the top, they go insane. One dose of me, you lose your brain. I'm your leader, nice to meet ya. Cold shoulder giving bitches fever. I'm the pain reliever. I'ma make a bummy a believer. Oh, you forgot? Now you got amnesia. I'm your favorite feature, nigga. Shout out Queen Onika. Are you dumb? Are you a fool? Flipping the money, making it move. I can do anything better than you. Just call me Biggie and give me the loot. Kicking them out, gave them the boot. Most of these bitches is indies and fools. Albert the Brandon is bigger than you. Ain't nobody had to give me the tools. I get it bumping, don't be frontin'. Bitches talking, saying nothing. They just mad cause they ain't buzzing, dropping projects like it's nothing. Offers coming, yeah, they flooding. That's the price, is it in your budget? If not, do not waste my time. I know my worth and I ain't budging, bitch. Man, this shit is just too easy, man. At this point, you gotta come with something a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a lot, but y'all ain't really doing nothing, man. I get that Spazz, I make it bang. I got that drip, that lemon rain. I drop the top, they go insane. One dose of me, you lose your brain. I get that Spazz, I make it bang. I got that drip, that lemon rain. I drop the top, they go insane. One dose of me, you lose your brain.
I am liking it. It's giving me such Miami vibes, Florida vibes. Like I wanted to do some little salsa, honey. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to Ibiza, bitch, and get my life in.
Not Ibiza.
Ibiza and get all of my life in. Yes, I wanted all of that. You know? Yeah. Yes. So this is one of those songs you were saying how you wanted to incorporate different flavors, right? Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah. And so like with this one, it was obvious, you know, that I went with like a Spanish vibe. But as you stated, that's very Miami culture. It's Cuban, it's Puerto Rican. It was just such a fun, like upbeat thing. And I'm like, yeah, I can get off on this. So
yeah.
Something new, another twist.
And you gave it to us. You gave it to us. You called it Spazz. Like That, you guys, is another one that we want to go through, and then after that, I think I'm gonna probably open up the lines if that's okay with you.
Awesome.
But we're gonna go to Like That.
Like That.
I like the way you hike it up and throw that ass back. Jigga, baby daddy calling, he gon' have to hit you back. Wave it all around and I'ma throw another stack. Tell the bartender get the bottle from the back, and the hating ass nigga steady lurking from the back. Tell him I ain't worried, yeah, the ferry stay strapped, and them diamonds get to dancing, and I know that they don't like that. Had to pull up on the nigga, show him that I'm like that. I got the key to the streets and the game on lock. These niggas like to shake the table, but I milli rock. Got up in my bag and now the mooches on the flock. Riding the baseline, but it's the boots I'm trying to knock. Applying pressure, make it hard for hoes to breathe. I gave you access, but now you crying by the key. I swear you give a bitch a mile, they gon' complain about their feet. I know my ABCs, but I do it for the LGBT. Fat boys do it better, yeah, we stay with that cash. Longevity, be out of breath and killing that ass. When I'm done, you gotta go, cause I ain't saving your ass. Out of line, trying to step in my lane, where's your hall pass? I like the way you hike it up and throw that ass back. Jagger, baby daddy calling, he gon' have to hit you back. Wave it all around and I'ma throw another stack. Tell the bartender, get the bottle from the back, and the hating ass nigga steady lurking from the back. Tell him I ain't worried, yeah, the ferry stay strapped, and them diamonds get to dancing, and I know that they don't like that. Had to pull up on the nigga, show him them like that. Stress that I can tell by your waistline. Blowing up my phone, won't get your ass no FaceTime. Looking at a bust down, the only time I FaceTime. Took off like a rocket, blasted off and blew a bitch mind. Offended me, please. Anything less is offensive to me. Claiming that you proud of me, we're going proud of me, please. Got him begging, told his punk ass to get on his knees. Like that nigga Marlon, told him look up and say cheese. I keep a baby getting blunt inside a Burberry pouch. Watch him out, fill a nigga like some laundry if he getting too loud. Know your broke ass can't sit on my couch, cause I'm a high class and problematic bitch from the south. I like the way you hike it up and throw that ass back. Jagger, baby daddy calling, he gon' have to hit you back. Wave it all around and I'ma throw another stack. Tell Tell a bartender get the bottle from the back, and the hating ass nigga steady lurking from the back. Tell him I ain't worried, yeah, the ferry stay strapped, and them diamonds get the dancing, and I know that they don't like that. Had to pull up on the nigga, show him that I'm like that. I like the way you hike it up and throw that ass back. Yeah, your baby daddy calling, he gon' have to hit you back. Wave it all around and I'ma throw another stack. Tell the bartender get the bottle from the back, and the hating ass nigga steady lurking from the back. Tell him I ain't worried, yeah, the ferry stay strapped, and them diamonds get the dancing, and I know that they don't like that. Had to pull up on the nigga, show him that I'm like that.
Period.
It's like
Just like that.
Just like that.
Had to pull up on him real quick.
That's what we doing.
Yeah.
I mean, and you did. You put right on up. Like you did. I mean, it was like that. Like what you gotta say. Look, all hearts and minds clear. Now that I've pulled up, I've clarified a few things.
Right.
Everybody good?
It was just, that
good?
was crazy.
All right.
And I'm a very positive, like happy person. So if I can't see the comments, but y'all please don't take this stuff and think I'm like a hardcore gangster, because I'm really not. But with that one, I think I'm at a point in music now to where when you like, I've always invested into my music. And so when people get to playing with you, it's like, let me just put this out there real quick. Like it can really be like that. And so with that one, I was so mad when I made that song, but it was just like, I didn't think people would like it, because again, to know me is to know I'm always so freaking happy. And so out of the whole project, this was the one that people have still like clung to. And I was like, okay, people like thugs, I guess.
Girl, you know, we like aggression, we like shade, we like as much as we try to kumbaya and be a better person, we really do lean to our ratchet side just a little bit. So we like say that. So when we get a message, we'll just pull up like that and be like, girl, this is what I gotta say to you.
Yeah.
And then after it's done, we'll ask, are there any questions?
Are there any questions?
All hearts and minds clear. Great. So listen, I definitely have two of, you know, the Saturday Night Social Club does not just comprise of just me. It's actually with, you know, our house cousin Faith as well as Miss Jasmine Divine. I wanted to bring them on because we have all appreciated you and Black excellence and your music, and we want to bring them on as well. I'm going to start with Miss Jasmine. Jasmine.
Hello, room. How's everybody?
Show, how are you liking our guest, honey?
So if I could just say this, chocolate. I know it's Black Fairy, but chocolate, you know, it's so good to have a Black representation, child. You know, I'm tongue tied because I just y'all that chocolate right now. I feel like being right now. I'm nervous and I'm trembling, but you know, I'm appreciative to have someone like yourself to take and not only represent us as a community, but as something positive, you know, and I'm enjoying the spoken word because I'm a real big spoken word person myself. I enjoy, and I appreciate your sensitive side when you're reusing a tub with the milk and everything. And I was like, well, let me come and I don't know what he's really into, but let me come and massage that back and just get him together. Cause you know, I'm single, you may be single, and you know, we can work on something. You know what I'm saying?
It was from the heart. And you know, I'm glad you mentioned that. But before you move forward, because we would like to chime into From the Heart a little bit more. But before I do that, let me bring in Cousin Faith, who also loved From the Heart, was another fan favorite. Cousin Faith.
My God, today.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Do you have your libation?
Listen, when you dropped the link, I went and poured me some more.
Listen, I don't want you to think we're alcoholics. We just like spirits.
We are.
I'm with it. I don't drink, but
correction. These two are, but not me. You know.
Okay.
You know. But you know, I will get a little tipsy at times.
We do have we have the residence first lady in here, you know. So
how you doing,
Amen.
Man.
Amen. So we were talking about From the Heart. Jasmine brought up.
That's my favorite song.
Yeah,
That's my favorite song.
that's what's up.
I like the fact that you're very versatile. You don't stick to one lane. You drive in a fast and a slow lane, the service road, all of the things.
The service road, handicap lane.
You give me like a mix of artists. I was in the comments. I was like, you remind me of. You give me kind of DMX vibes, and then you go into like a David Banner kind of vibe. Then it's just different lanes that you go into, and it's just real. Like I don't know what that song was where you had on that bodysuit.
Versus.
We ain't played it yet. We waiting.
Oh,
no, but we gotta talk about it.
Very Verses.
It was the back art for me.
It was the shape. It was the body. It was, and I think that's what I love. I'm going to be very honest back there. That's what I love, because you are literally giving us all something.
Yeah.
Seriously, and I know that this road can. You never know, but stick to that, because I believe that's going to be your print, your foundation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to make you very different from other artists, because a lot of artists will steer towards the norm to try to get everything. But you know what? We are here. We represent. We support.
Can I also say too, SAVON, to him that even before you started talking or whatever, by your music, you can tell that you're very well versed and you've been very well traveled, because your music comes across like universal. Like I can hear the New Orleans bounce into it, because I'm a Florida girl myself. I'm from Pensacola, so I can tell our roots into it. I can tell the Midwest roots that you had, the East Coast roots that you had in there. So it's very much seasoned, and it's not over seasoned. It's just enough to get you like, what's that next track gonna be? Because you know how, when you set up something, a lot of times you want it to be like not just a one-hit wonder as far as like track wise. You want it to not only tell a story, but you want it to leave them hanging for that next thing. That's how we get addicted to like Lovecraft Country, or we get addicted to what's the one that's down in the valley, the P Valley. Like you just set your songs up, and your records are just like, well, dang, what do you got coming on next? Let me not turn this on. I'm gonna have to be a few minutes late for work or whatever. But those of us that are at home, you can take and listen to it over and over again, and it's very well put together. I'm very appreciative.
I'm definitely not gonna lie. I definitely put a conference call on mute while I listen to the phone.
I like the fact that you fucking enunciate your words. We can hear everything you say. You don't give us mumble rap. You don't give us that bullshit.
Right.
The mumble rap.
Just turn up on a beat. And I was like, as she was playing it, even when she first played your music, I was like, one, you are very chocolate. I don't know what you put on your skin, but it's very smooth and popping. But
thank you. But that's
that's the first thing that caught my eye, and then I was like, damn, I can hear what he fucking saying. I was like, he not just mumbling on the beat. I can hear everything you saying, and then we can vibe. You have songs that you can vibe to, turn up to, twerk to, and just chill. Songs that you can clean the house up with. Like, you just very versatile.
Yeah.
All
That's
around.
the thing I really like to, because I write all my music, and so it's like when I write it, I'm writing it for you to hear it. And so I don't personally understand the mumble rapper. I don't get it. But there is a lane for everybody. But for me, you need to hear what I'm saying, and I'll make sure you can hear me loud and clear each and every time.
I don't know if she asked you, but do you tell your age?
Yeah, I'm 26. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm kind of hesitant now, because I just feel like now that I'm older than 25, it's like, it's
the girls like to shade the girls
closer to 30, so it's like, oh Lord.
The girls like to shade the girls after 30, but they ain't doing shit. They're not stopping nothing. I'm 32. I'm 32, and we're all,
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I pray I'm able to reach that age, so I don't shade it at all. But it's scary to think about. Like, whoa, I was just like 18. It's like time really does move quick. They don't lie. And
I just asked that to piggyback on what SAVON was saying about you having an old soul, because I do as well, somewhat. your vibe kind of goes from, you know, the turn up, and then you kind of like you was giving us Shaka Khan, old school, very much so. I'm surprised if you don't get a gospel collaboration or something on.
Well, see, I was just gonna sit and say, I'm waiting for, since it's the fairyism of the whole situation, I'm waiting for an opera piece because you give me vocals.
That would be nice. That would be a nice look, a little integration. You just never know. I'll be here for it.
Baby, but you know what? What I will say, I was surprised that you've only been doing this for a year, because I was in the comments when she said that. I was like, for you to be only doing this for a year, no shade to other artists, but this girl's that's been in the industry for probably 10 years that don't have the team behind them, that don't have the my drink's starting to kick in.
You're like, baby, we love a good laugh. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow you to rest for a moment. Just chill while your libation sink in, and then, you know, I also want to bring in my good girlfriend, honey. Yes, J Love.
Hello, J Love.
Hey.
You know how much I love me some Black Fairy. Now you're on mute if you didn't know.
Listen, no, I got it this time. I got it this time.
You got it this time. Yes.
I also, are you about to play something?
No, I am. After you get done, I'm going to play Fairy Tea.
No, I was just going to say that I also love the music Black Fairy. And what I really like about it is like your precision. Like, I don't, like, the bars are there, honey. And the precision and your professionalism, I'm blown away. Really a big fan.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I have to definitely agree with all of that, but you know, another song that I like, and this is just me and SAVON, I like Bad Girl.
Yeah, that was like my favorite on the project. So it's something about that money talk when you get to talking, and you get a chance to like get to really be like, all right, cool, let me flex a little bit. Then I agree. That was my favorite.
I mean, we work hard.
Yeah.
And we, so we're going to play that one, and then we're going to get into the next. And then I promise I'm going to let you go because you've been here for so long. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Back talk. If you ain't got it, no back talk. Stop a nigga back like a roadblock. Walk him like a dog on a crosswalk. Hit him with the roll, then dip off. Money too long, it's a boardwalk. Get the back end, then hit the milli rock. Can't stop, won't stop. Diddy bop. Back talk. If you ain't got it, no back talk. Stop a nigga back like a roadblock. Walk him like a dog on a crosswalk. Hit him with the roll, then dip off. Money too long, it's a boardwalk. Get the back end, then hit the milli rock. Can't stop, won't stop. Diddy bop. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could duck wood? I don't know, put a price tag when they gon' bet it up. I can see the future, man, life's good. Wish a bitch would. On site, Miley, what's good? All in my back as I should. Whew. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. I don't give a fuck about no hoe. I'm getting to the money, that dodo. I need me a bitch on go-go. Round here tipping on fofos. Bag big like mine for show. Big stones, they flashy like show. Tell them hoes they ain't welcome in the chateau. I'm a high price nigga like a Van Gogh. And when I die, put my money in a casket. Feed my haters to the Lions Carol basket. My car goes soon, that thing do tricks like go-go gadget. Now give me that cash, you ain't about to scare me out with that plastic. Bad bitch off glass, whole lot of ass. Schooling these niggas that ain't in my class. Tryna skip the line, where the hell is your pass? Got it out the mud, I ain't have to sell crack. Every single song got drop and slap. Real niggas don't sleep, I don't need no nap. Watch me win, little hoe sit back. I spit truth, these niggas all cap. Back talk. If you ain't got it, no back talk. Stop a nigga bag like a roadblock. Walk him like a dog on a crosswalk. Hit him with the roll, then dip off. Money too long, this a boardwalk. Get the back end, then hit the milli rock. Can't stop, won't stop. Diddy bop. Back talk. If you ain't got it, no back talk. Stop a nigga back like a roadblock. Walk him like a dog on a crosswalk. Hit him with the roll, then dip off. Money too long, this a boardwalk. Get the back end, then hit the milli rock. Can't stop, won't stop. Diddy bop. Get out of stack, smack. That's how you make a mad hoe stay mad. Spend a half a ticket on the lenses. Broke shit, nah, nigga, I don't see that. Big bad wolf, yeah, nigga, I be that. Long as you pay me my respect, yeah, I need that. If you got the drip, then nigga, I'm leaking. Faucet water at the trap house, kinda leaking. Got the kind of money, make a broke bitch pussy go brrr. Call me master. I'm in $1 million mansion just to feel the breeze off through my hair. We not the same, my dirt. I'm a wild card, don't make me have to pull gears. Make a flip like a transgender. Y'all bitches basic, not trendsetters. Y'all bitches nigga tell me shit now. I'm the shit now. I had to up the ante. I'm paid, I'm finding dandy. Eat a rap bitch up like candy. MVP, Peyton Manning. Real bitches understand me. Back talk all I'm understanding. Get the back end, then start dancing. JT on the track, I'm jamming. Back talk, back talk, back talk. If you ain't got it, no back talk. Stop a nigga back like a roadblock. Walk him like a dog on a crosswalk. Hit him with the road, then dip off. Money too long, it's a boardwalk. Hit the back end, then hit the milli rock. Can't stop, won't stop. Diddy bop. Back talk, back talk, back talk. If you ain't got it, no back talk. Stop a nigga back like a roadblock. Walk him like a dog on a crosswalk. Hit him with the road, then dip off. Money too long, it's a boardwalk. Hit the back end, then hit the milli rock. Can't stop, won't stop. Diddy bop. Yeah.
This my talk shit song.
Yeah.
That was really cute.
That was really cute.
This is my talk shit song.
The beat and the bass.
Shit on it, you know?
I said it's the
What
beat
was
and
it?
the bass for me. Like,
I keep telling him, like when I play it in my car, like if I can't feel it, like if my mirror ain't doing this and about to fall out, my mirror is very much doing this and about to
You
fall
said
out.
you
Like,
gonna make me
yes,
switch
Shay,
up like a
honey,
transgender.
give
I
me
was like,
the
oh, okay.
Yeah, make it flip.
and I was like, look, and we said it, I was like,
It's the lyrics for me. It's the fact that I can understand every fucking word you saying. I don't have to go back. Damn, what he say?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
well, apparently I still fucked up because I sure enough fucked up that first lyric talking about some do shit on the down low. He's like, no, do shit on the down low.
we gonna blame it on your crystal light.
You go on my crystal light and that I am 44, so I do fuck up some shit, okay?
Done.
Done. So listen, the very last video we're gonna do tonight, and then we're gonna let Black Fairy go because listen, thank you so much, is Very Cheese. Let me tell you, before we get into it, don't do that. Wait a minute, let me move. Hold on, y'all. Don't do that now because you gave us body, bitch. You gave us everything.
No.
Everything. You hear me?
Okay.
It was the red light special for me. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. Hold on.
Baby, can't touch my body. First tease me in my body. I like it when you're rocking my body. Hands all over my body, my body, my body. Baby, can't touch my body. First tease me in my body. I like it when you're rocking my body, my body, my body.
I'm giving you a dose of Trey Songz, a splash of Tank. Get you all up in your feelings, got you singing like Drake. Put ice on my tongue, lick on your body, ice skate. Then look right in your eyes and tell you how I'm about to take it. Call me Aquaman, I'm swimming in it. Busting you down like Miss Frizzle, I'm taking trips up in it. Round of applause when your back got that little arch in it. You like when I'm assertive and I like it when you listen. Now I done set the mood right, rose petals and candles. One hand gripping my neck, the other on my left handles. Turn on the blue lights cause I know you like the vibe when I'm inside. Your body full of curves and I'm enjoying the ride. You're feeling great, but hold on baby, wait. We come this far, but I wanna go all the way. I wanna cover all them bases. I'm switching up the paces. Tonight I'm Usher, and we about to trade places.
Baby, can you touch my body? First tease me in my body.
Yeah.
I like it when you're rocking my body. Hands all over my body, my body, my body. Baby, can you touch my body? First tease me in my body. I like it when you're rocking my body, my body.
Yeah. He asking what kind of dick you want. I said in Baku. And then he asked me who my king, and I said, you daddy, you. I don't call you daddy for no reason, nigga, teach me a lesson. And when I try to run, apply the pressure, give me aggression. You a man on the mission in bed, just giving demands. You ain't whispering, so I know the neighbors listening. I'm Peter Piper picking pickles, he a real big deal. And I'm his dream boy, giving him something that he can feel. My body like chocolate and you know how to make it melt. You got that kinda, got me crying out for help. I'm surfboarding that body and you bracing yourself. Fairy duties, I know that thing can't tame itself. Now tell me how you like that there. I put my thing down, flipped it and reversed it, yeah. I done gave you all of me, and you handled it well. And I'm just doing it and doing it and doing it well. Yeah.
Fantasies with my body. I like it when you rockin' my body.
Rockin' my
hands all over my body.
Hands over my
body. Baby, can you touch my body?
Yeah.
Fantasies with my body. I like it when you rockin' my body.
Like the way you rockin' my body. Like the way you rock my body, baby.
You don't like it. Touch me right there, right there, right there.
We not.
Let me just tell you before we move into it. You got me in the bathroom talking about some. You got me doing all of that. You hear me? So we want to send a shout out to Aaron Thomas, who's giving us vocals on that, baby. Thank you. Thank you once again for being unwavering. Thank you for stepping into zones publicly. You know what I'm saying? We acknowledge that for a young artist coming into the rap game, it is not easy. So if no one else has said it, we are here. I'm gonna bring my other folks on here, honey, at the SAVON Experience, the Saturday Night Social Club. We know we not only appreciate you, we value you, and we thank you for giving us content and giving us, you know, your artistic visuals as well as sound. Because baby, we need it. Oh, Miss Jasmine, you have something you would like to say?
I have two things. First thing is that you will snatch.
All the way.
Okay, so how tall are you, baby?
I am 5'9", 5'10" maybe.
Cause you giving me like 6'3" up in there, cause you was feeling all that. And then when you said, baby, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna flip it down, flip it in, reverse it, and I said, okay, so I know the T, we good. That's my baby right there. I said, come on, baby. Come on, baby.
It was that nasty arch for me.
Like SAVON was saying, though, I appreciate your music and I appreciate you as an artist. So I'm greatly, I support you.
Thank you guys.
Listen,
yeah, I wish you well. I wish you much success.
You may not see the comments, but I hope you watch the replay. It's all love. And when I tell you, someone just said, all I need is candles, edible massage oil, and let my tongue go to work. I said, well, shit. So let's just say you've saved a few marriages
and helped some of them into a marriage that wasn't gonna get into one.
There we go.
J Love, what did you think of the last piece?
Girl, listen. Listen.
Right.
Listen. Ugh, I can't even with you, Blackberry. I can't.
Did it make you want to get in the gym and stretch, girl?
Stop.
Do some more yoga.
Do some more stretches.
Listen, some lunges, whatever we need to do.
Right.
Listen, ladies
and back bend. It was the back arch for me.
Everything. I feel like you've taken me full circle. Do you guys have any other questions before I close out the show?
I do. I have one more thing. What is all your social media platforms so the people can take and follow you? Yes. And also so if you're independent artist, correct?
Correct.
So with you taking and doing everything on your own, like much success and much love here from me. So
thank you.
I enjoy you.
And thank you guys. Like I know I'm not really good with the interviews and stuff like that. I don't really don't know.
I can't tell.
So, but I appreciate it. You know, it's things like this where I can actually hear people and hear what they actually think of the music. So I definitely appreciate all of you guys for talking and thank you for having me on your platform. I do not take it for granted. I appreciate it.
Let me tell you, you did absolutely awesome. One thing that I do want to touch on that I did have as a point in my corporate look bullet. I don't think a lot of people know that you actually have your label, Fairy Tale Records.
I do, not literally, but I do have my own company, Black Fairy LLC. It is a real legit company that I own, and so everything is funneled through that company. So everything that I release musically, it's all write-offable on Black Fairy LLC, in which I am the owner of.
Own your content.
Own your content. Everything.
Own it.
I have a question and
got
more
a few
comment.
people who have actually stated, one moment, baby, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Black Fury is up there with the Nicki and Megan. To me, when I first heard them rap, I instantly fell in love. Black Fury is the GOAT, and that is just that on that. So
thank you.
Go ahead,
I did kind of get Meg the Stallion vibes off that last song. It was very much body, yes.
I'm going in the closet and I'm never revealing that body or that video again. That is too much.
No. And I like the fact that you embrace your thickness. You don't shy away from it. You represent for the thick niggas, and it's
for sure.
It's very much appreciated.
You're welcome. I will always. I love me a big boy. I'm a big boy, and it's just like it is what it is. You're gonna take it. I'm gonna package it well, and you're gonna sell it.
It's packaged. It's very much a package.
We're not gonna do. Okay, so now it's time for Cousin Faith to go. Now you see why we call her Cousin Faith. Listen, it's the whole leg for me.
So, one last thing before you get out of here. I know SAVON has already probably said it, and she's probably going to say it again. You know, whenever you get ready to release anything new, you're welcome to any of our platforms. You have an open invitation. I know I'm putting words in her mouth, but I'm just gonna say it anyway because I'm drinking a little bit, so it makes it mouth.
I did have a question. I did have a question for real.
Huh?
I thought
I'm just doing my usual, my 99 watermelon.
See, I told you she drank Black Fairy. Go ahead, cousin.
Right, but we're not alcoholics. But no, I did have a serious question. I know you said that you would collaborate with Nicki and a few other people, but I wanted to know who were your inspirations growing up? Like who did you look to as far as the rap game and the industry and everything like that?
Yeah, so growing up, I'm sure you can attest to this. Coming from Pensacola, like in Florida, we kind of listen to a lot of our local artists. So a lot of my rap heroes are people that live in the city. So Tom G, Eminem. I also am one of those kids to where my family, we didn't play all that rap music in the house. Like
that was gospel.
So we listened to a lot of gospel music, a lot of old school music, 60s, 70s, R&B, different stuff like that. So Sam Cooke, just then the list goes on and on, but like a lot of old school are people that I grew up listening to. So Nicki was one of the first, like, oh, I'm listening to something I ain't got no business. And that's back when she first came out and I came out the closet. So I just kind of grew with, again, a lot of the hometown artists, Tom G, Tampa Tony, Strizzo, and then once I grew up, it became Nicki, and then it's like, okay, I like Eminem, I like Lil Kim, Foxy. So I was heavy on the female rap, always have been, always will be. But yeah, so growing up it was one, and then I got to that phase where I felt like I was grown, and I started listening to a little bit of everything.
So do you plan on using like the old school samples from the people that you grew up on?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Your future music as well.
Bay, that was one of them. I really want to touch a Sam Cooke record so bad. It got to be the right one. But yeah, I touch on a lot of it, even with J.O.D. Trick Daddy. That's Tampa all the way, or Florida all the way. And so I try and incorporate it. But I'm also I try to be as original as possible. I love bops and mixing different stuff in there just because I am heavily influenced by music and old school. So yeah, in the future, I definitely look forward to giving you guys more samples and mixes and stuff like that.
And then one last question. I'm not gonna hold you. I know you was on here for a while, but what's Florida? I don't know who the first person that you said was, but I think that was a Florida artist.
Yeah, Tom G.
Oh, he is okay. Because that was my question. I was going to ask you what Florida artist would you see yourself collaborating with? So okay,
Definitely Tom G. And I'm hoping that the next time you guys get a project, he'll be on it. But that's who I personally literally grew up like looking up to, like as a god. Like he was like a real like the big deal. So I definitely hope to get on a song with him. There's a couple new Tampa artists. My mind just went blank. Tay Bebe, he's pretty dope. J-Way, he's pretty good. There's a couple people from home that I want to work with, but again, that's that barrier that I was talking about as far as like gay and straight. You know, that's that merging that I'm looking to do with music. And so when I do work with one of them, I feel like I'll be solidified in a way.
Well, you know, I really no tea, no shade, but the way you've been doing it this year, you don't need solidification from anyone else because you're already there. Right. The only thing you need to do is just keep pushing and doing what you're doing because you have a unique sound, you have a unique brand, you are unique. And not only that, I'm very appreciative and very humble because you preach a lot of what SAVON has talked about, like reaching back. In so many words you've said, reaching back and helping somebody else out. And that's something that I try to strive to do too, is that, you know, we see someone else coming up. Hey, let's reach back and let's help that person out. So, I mean, you got, like I said, kudos to you. And I'm appreciative. I just thank you.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all words are really like it's on the inside. I'm just like jumping because that feels so good. I don't listen to people often, so this making me happy. So thank y'all.
You deserve
it. So
you
hold on
it.
a second, Jasmine. And hold on, cousin Faith. J Love. Any closing words from you?
I honestly, I think everybody said everything they could say to be encouraging to you because you have done a tremendous job. I can't believe it's only just been a year for you. Like I said, your raps, your bars, the precision, the professionalism, like you definitely have a fan, and I'm definitely going to be making sure I speak you up to anybody who wants to listen to something as good as the music that you're putting out.
Thank you. Thank you
so much, J Love. All right. So listen, one moment, J Love. Listen. The Black Fairy. Let me get a close up. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much. You know, this has made my evening. I'm hoping that this will continue to, you know, bring more people into your space. You know, I thank you for taking the time. You didn't have to. So thank you so much. I'm glad we can be able to appreciate you and let you know how much your music means to us. We definitely see the growth. We definitely ride with you. Anytime you want to come on, let me know. You've got my information. And I just thank you. I don't really have anything to say. I'm going to stop fanning out for a second.
Thank you. Thank you.
So everyone knows that they can find your music on Amazon Music. They can find you on Instagram at _Black Fairy.
Correct. That is correct. All social media is the same. If you're looking on streaming services, it's just Black Fairy. Social media, _Black Fairy on Instagram and Twitter.
All right. Well, listen, thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
You too as well. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining the Saturday Night Social Club. Listen, this has been an absolute privilege. We are now an hour 37 minutes into it. I'm going to let everybody get to it. All right. We've got a new president. Thank you. All that good stuff. I'm not going to bring no shenanigans here. We'll do that on the live. You guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go out and follow the Black Fairy. Make sure you also go out and get the content because it's out there, honey. Support. And have an absolute, I'm talking about an absolute and wonderful, wonderful good night.